Bunky and Blondie, look at what I've got. I have just finished working on your mismade clowns. So here's what we have. We have Bunky on this side and we have Blondie on this side. And for our vanish, we have a magic hat. And then we have the stage door for the magic tap in it, okay? So, we have all the pieces here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Let's close that up. So, to show you the trick, I know you've handled it at the Maca and all that, but I want to show it to you again before I ship it to you and everything, so you know what we got. We got 1, 2 of the heads. On one side is Bunky, and on one side is Blondie. Now, on the side that is Bunky is the side that have the magnets. There's 2 magnets in the bottom of each block. You need to remember that Bunky is the side with the magnets, okay? And then, of course, the 2 middle pieces, which is the torso of each character, and, of course, the feet of each character, all right? So, now, the first one we're going to do here is we're going to load it up so that we can do Bunky. So we're going to take the first Bunky block and we're just going to slide it into the tube. Now, if you'll notice, the top of the tube, if you look at it, one side's a little thicker and one side's a little thinner. The thick side has the magnets. That's always important to remember, okay? Once that is there, excuse me, once that is there, then you're set to do your trick. Now, on the vanish for the head at the end, the side with the stars is the front for Bunky, okay? Always remember that. So, here we go. We're going to start off, we're going to do Bunky. So, we're going to take and put the closet on the rod. There we go. And then we're going to take Bunky's feet. We're going to put Bunky's feet on. And then Bunky's middle. And then, of course, Bunky's head. And when we lift it up, Bunky is standing on his head. Okay? Now, you can now take them off. And we can go, you know what? I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's try this again. You put the closet back there. You put the blocks back in. And of course the kids are going to say, you messed up, you messed up, you messed up. Oh, I didn't mess up. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You didn't put them in the right order. You're exactly right. I didn't put them in the right order. I should have listened to you all along. I should have put the feet on first. And I should have put the body on next. And that head keeps giving me the problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the head and we're going to set it aside. We're going to put it right over here. And the magic hat, you know why it goes in the magic hat? That's where the magic happens. Watch this. The magic happens just like that. And it's gone. Where did it go? Nobody knows. Well, let's see here what happened. There is now Bunky back in right order. Okay? So now that's the Bunky side with the magnets facing the audience. If I want to do the opposite version, if I want to do Blondie, what I have to do, there's a little bit of movement that you have to remember. Hang on just a second. I dropped part of the trick. All right, so I dropped that, but now that we have it, let's get reset. We're going to do the Blondie one. So we're going to take our hat. We're going to put it in there like so. We're going to take the other hat. Remember, it's the side that has the gimmick in it. But this time we're going to turn it backwards to our audience, okay? So the side with the stars, which was the front for Bunky, is now the back, and the side without the stars, that's how you can remember, one has stars and one doesn't. The one without the stars is the side for Blondie, okay? So we're going to set that there. Now we're going to load it up so we can do Blondie. We're going to take Blondie, we're going to put Blondie in the tube. We're going to turn the tube around. Everything is turning around because we're doing the opposite side. And the thin side is now facing the audience, the side without the magnets. It has to face towards the back because the back of the block is where the magnets is. So we're going to put the block in place. There it is. It's magnetic into the tube. We are now set to do the trick. We take all the blocks off. Okay, we put the stage door on the tube just like that. And then of course we can put the pieces in. One. Just a second, I think I messed up there. I did. My bad. Now I could tell just then that I didn't get it on just right, so I messed up. So you want to make sure that the head is in there. There we go. Now, how did I mess up so that you don't mess up? When you put this in here, you got to remember that the block is a little bit further backwards when you turn it around, so that when you put it on the tube, you bring it forward just a little bit. That way it's on the rod. That's where I messed up. Okay, so now, here we go. We're going to put the blocks in, and we're going to put them in the right order. And when we put them in the right order, she comes out just like she's supposed to. No, she did not. Why not? Because once again, I wasn't paying attention and I messed up. I messed up because I didn't listen to the kids. The kids told me that I was putting it in wrong. The kids will tell you every time that the feet should go in, and then the body should go in, and then the head should go in. And when you put them in the right order, she comes out just right. Oh, I listened that time and still messed up. Oh, let's try again. You know, boys and girls, once again, Blondie works right if you put her feet on first and you put her body there. And once again, that old head, that head's giving us trouble every time. Now here, whoops. Every time that head's giving us trouble. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the box. Now remember, we've turned the box backwards. We're going to push this down into the box, and we got to show the hat. We say, looky there, we've put her in the hat. You know why we put her in the hat? Because that's where all the magic happens. I have turned it back to them and shown them the stars, and then I turn it back around, okay? There's a reason for that. I turn it and say, that's where the stars, because if I open it the other way, I show the block. So, let's try that again. I've turned it around to the back side is facing the audience. I put Blondie's head in, just like that, and then I turn it around to them and show them. We put it in the hat because that's where the magic happens. And then I lift up that hat, and I lift up that hat, and she's gone, okay? Then we lift up, and there she is back in place. So it's a little bit complicated, so you'll need to get this. When you get it, take a little bit of time and practice with it, because the Blondie side takes a little more finesse. It still works, it's still great. You just got to remember which side the magnets are on. And then when doing the vanish, you got to remember, if I'm doing the Blondie side, I have to turn the vanish around. I start with it backwards. I start with it backwards for Blondie, and then when I put her head in, then I turn it back around to the audience before I lift it off. Now the reason behind that is if I don't turn it around to start with, if I don't do it backwards, remember the sides with the magnets, Bunky, and the sides with the magnets, the side with the stars. So it has to go in that way or it won't connect. The magnets won't connect. So if I have it this way and I'm doing Blondie and I forget to turn it around, when I do this and I put it in there, she'll fall off because there's no magnets. I have to do it the other way. I have to put it in this side first. So I don't want to turn around and then see Bunky's face. I want to put this backwards to begin with. So I turn it around, I'm there. So now that when I put her face in, they see her face going in, the magnets on the back side of it connect. Now, I can't do this and try to vanish it because she's going to be there. So once again, I start off with it backwards, but then I turn it around forwards and I point out the stars. That's just to make a reason for you to turn it around and say, that's where the stars are, that's where the magic happens. Then when you lift it, it pulls the block out, and you grab a hold of the back one and you pull it out, and there you are, and you can show it empty, and you're good to go. And then, of course, Blondie's back in order. So that's how it works. Play this video 100 times if you need to, so you can just get all the practice you need and get it exactly right, so that it's second nature in your mind which side is which and how you're doing the trick. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get many years out of your custom Miss Made 2.0 from Jamstone Magic. See you guys.